The year is 1920. Melbourne is a city caught between prosperity and unrest. Its streets teeming with factory workers, ex-soldiers trying to find purpose, and criminals profiteering from prohibition-era lawlessness. The Spanish flu still lingers, and the city's industrial heart beats under a haze of smog and desperation. For the kindred, Melbourne is a city still in its infancy, a developing Camarilla territory with fragile alliances, untested power structures, and a prince wary of what lies ahead. The city has seen an influx of outsiders, some seeking opportunity, others seeking refuge from Europe's chaos. Those who control Melbourne now do not yet fully own it, and the cracks in their foundations may yet widen. Meanwhile, your own position is tenuous at best. Your sires have summoned you here, yet their reasons remain unclear. Whatever purpose they have for you, they have not spoken of it. The only certainty is that now you stand at the beginning of something larger than yourself, and you have little choice of what you're stepping into. Tonight, the new chapter begins. You are fledglings called here on a mission for one Heinrich von Ludwig, Scourge of Melbourne, at Napier Street Hotel, a dilapidated halfway house serving as a quiet Camarilla outpost. So, essentially, you are waiting at the front of the entrance of the Napier Hotel, and I'll give a brief description of the Napier Hotel. It's currently the end of the day. You see around you people filing back after the 6 o'clock swill, a famously notorious time when the only chance you get to drink legally at pubs occurs. Everyone is pissed and mixes of happiness, despair, and various emotions. And you are currently standing out the front of the Napier Hotel, which stands at 210 Napier Street, a relic of older Melbourne, and this is in Richmond, by the way, for everybody. So, stands a relic of older Melbourne, its brick walls stained with age and its upper floors repurposed as a haven for Melbourne's Camarilla operatives. The interior smells of stale beer and cigar smoke from where you're actually standing, its floors uneven from years of foot traffic. The dim gas lights flicker, casting long shadows across the cracked wooden bars. The mortals that have drank there are currently next to you on the tiles of these beautiful pubs that we have in Melbourne. And the reason why there's tiles at the front of pubs in Melbourne is exactly dating back to this era where people would get shit-faced drunk before 6 o'clock begins, and between them knocking off work and they have a couple of hours to drink piss. So basically, they drink booze, they get kicked out really quickly, and most of them start pissing on the sides of pubs, which is why we have tiles on the sides of all the pubs. So nice little caveat there. The mortals who have drunk there, really have no idea what lurks above and around them. So, before anything happens, I'll just reiterate. So, you are here. This pub is run by Heinrich von Ludwig.
We're working for him?
Well, you are sent to meet him. He is the Scourge of Melbourne, as his nickname. He waits upstairs in his office, and you have some time currently while you're waiting out here to decide what you're going to do before moving in, I guess. So currently, yeah, if you're imagining the scene, you've got people. Let's kind of fill it in a bit.
What's the weather like?
It is currently winter in the year 1919. Halfway through the year for Australia, it's currently cold and crisp. You've got your senses kind of feel a slight wisp of like future rain, and there is currently someone pissing right next to the three of you.
What are we doing out here? Let's go inside. It is freezing, no?
I was more concerned about the smell.
Yes.
What smell?
That one. The pissing.
Ah, I'm fucking talking about fucking. I'm pissing wherever the fuck I want. Fuck off, man.
Yes,
So
it is
eloquent in this
everywhere.
country.
Yes, I know. But I mean, you can't get away from it. So can we just go inside where there's going to be maybe some fireplace or something?
Hey, you can't go in there. The person
Why
next to
not,
you
mon
said,
ami?
it's 6 o'clock swirls over, you fucking Europeans. Fucking hell. Anyone got a lighter? Or even a cigarette?
They're absolute animals.
Yes, hang on. I want it back. Here's a matchbox. I don't have a lighter.
You got a cigarette with that, mate? Or just carry one around for not smoking cigarettes? I don't know what the fuck.
Do I have a sign on me that says charity dispenser? I gave you fucking matchbox. I thought you had to use. I thought you said you had smoke.
He looks at the matches and then he begrudgingly gets out a full pack of cigarettes.
I give a look to Karma and like.
But you can't blame a man for trying.
Hey, I actually kind of respect it. Sounds like something I would do.
Always. It's awesome.
So can I have my matchbox back, please?
That was directed at you, mate.
Lovely.
He gives it back and he's like, you know what? I've got to say that was just a really well-timed burp. I didn't mean to do that. Apologies. Thanks for the match. I would honestly just be a bit careful going there. There's some weird fucking Austrian guy. He's Jesus. I wouldn't.
This
Anyway.
goes in trouble or something.
Nah, for trouble. He stops trouble, mate. No, if I can only see him at night, but he. He's the reason why we get out pretty quick. But, he does give good beers, even though it compromises my patriotism because it's Austrian fucking Hun shit.
So he runs the place. Or he works here. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, good luck trying to get that guy to serve anyone beer. I've seen him once and he looked at me and I pissed myself, so I don't know.
Right.
Like my kind of button.
Huh?
So, kind stranger, you don't know much about him?
I mean, I just told you, dear. Fucking, he's kind of one of those weird fucking continentals, just... Yeah, I've seen him once, and honestly, when 6 o'clock happens, it feels like there is this, magnetic pull to get us out. Yeah. Still a good establishment, I mean, it helped.
I lean him on the back, pat him on the back, and I'm like, sounds to me like you caused a little bit too much trouble, you got kicked out, and now you have a bit of a vendetta against this man, no?
Vendetta? What the fuck is that word? Fucking hell.
So,
I mean,
you have problem with him, huh?
I got a problem with people who are not from this fair, sunburned country talking shit to me. Good day to you all. And he just wanders off staggering into the distance.
Well, that's interesting, don't you think, boys?
No, that was about the most routine interaction I've had today. Just another fucking racist. He doesn't like him because he's Austrian. He doesn't like me because I'm French. What is there to it? Let's go inside. Please, I'm freezing!
But before the man freezes to death, let us get in.
Alright.
Mon Dieu.
Forgive me for one. We have to proceed with caution. Remember, this guy's our target, but Just keep your heads in the game.
Okay.
Austrian's the guy we're after.
Look, I'm just planning on getting a drink, you know. Even like though I can't, like, you know, taste it properly. It's like knitting, you know. I need to be doing something with my hands.
Oh, for goodness sake. Victoria turns around and starts walking up the steps into the bar.
It's like knitting. What did I say?
I mean, I guess you would be opening the door, right, to get in.
Mm-hmm.
So you all enter, and as you enter, there is a waft of deep fried potato-like things in the air. If you look around you, there is a patchwork of various memorabilia from the AFL team Richmond. It's clear that there is some sports-like shenanigans going on. A ram's head is on the wall next to a jersey. One fan just spins very slowly around as if it kind of forgot that summer had ended. And there is specials on the board. There is currently no one at the bar, but you see an entrance that leads to an upstairs area.
Anyone see a bell on the counter or something?
Is there anyone else in the bar at all? Like from the food area?
Your basic instincts detect that something's around in the kitchen. Somebody's around in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Scrubbing away.
Okay, so just the kitchen, which seems to be like on the same floor, not upstairs.
Same floor. You've got the bar area. You've just entered. There's a little place where 10 people can kind of drink.
Yep.
Straight ahead of you is the entrance to go upstairs, toilets, and then have the bar, and then behind that the kitchen.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'll catch you later. I'm gonna go off to the bathroom and just take a piss.
Okay. You know you cannot piss, but yeah, it's good. You go and yeah. All right.
Look around the bar for a little bit.
Okay. Just kind of sussing
Spread
it
out and
out.
search for clues. Yeah, spread out, search for clues.
We do have a. I'll say a little quieter to Victoria. We have a friend that is currently kitchen.
Indeed, we do.
Our friend?
All you hear is the fan going.
Did you hear what the guy outside said? Why would he want everybody out of the bar at a certain time?
I come out from the bathroom like, probably because he uses it as a sex dungeon or something. It smells awful in here.
Just you hear from the kitchen someone yelling.
Who the fuck's there trying to find out the drink, but it's fucking cold, it's big nice.
Of course you had to open your fucking mouth, Frenchie. Trying to keep a low profile.
I mean, I just called out from the bathroom, but I'll like say I came back out. I was like putting some water in my hair or something, just like slick it back, put the hat back on.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
Open your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
What? I mean, it's not like we just asked him a question. Why do we have to be all, sneaky, like...
I don't know.
Stated.
I've got a bad feeling about this place.
Okay, well, maybe tell me this in the first place, no? Who is the person in there?
Just a chef.
Okay.
While you have... Oh, sorry, keep going.
Okay, so... What is the plan?
The chef might know something.
Okay, so
Just as you say that line, the chef comes out. She is a stout woman, 5'2", curly hair, apron on, around 50. Looks at you all like you're a bunch of rowdy kids. Is like,
Oh, chef's here now. I can hear you talking from a mile away. What do you want?
no, not these talkative types, eh? Oh, fucking hell.
Usually these ones do the talking.
Oh, now we do the talking.
But you always talk. What do you mean?
Victoria slaps both of them to get them to shut up.
The chef kind of laughs at that.
Hey, if you ever want more drinks, you're gonna have to go somewhere. There's a legal establishment or some shit. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, but what can you just why you bloody here? What are bloody here for?
Starts lighting a cigarette.
I kind of come on or like a push, like kind of pat him on the back.
Pardon me, man. We didn't mean to disturb you, but I was wondering if the owner was in. He's an old friend of mine, and I'm just was hoping he'd come in. I wanted to say hi.
That's right. He's an old friend of hers.
Look, it's one of those things. I'm just fucking with you. I know you three people coming. Fucking just go up there. Leave me alone to wash the dishes. I burnt the fucking parmas and they're disgusting. I usually just burn the parmas a little bit so I can save them for myself, but burn them too much. I'm gonna have to eat burnt parma for my fucking meals. Just go.
Thank you for your help.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry about your traumatic experience with the Palmers. Hopefully the next batch will be good.
Before you finish speaking, Victoria's grabbed him.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced parmi.
No, don't do this. It's Palmer.
Don't you get started.
I know Italians that would have your head.
I tell you what, Frenchie, you're pretty good by my standards. Love your slicked hair. If I was 30 years younger, I might have fucking taken you to one of those slide grogs.
Oh, well, darling, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you for letting us into your humble establishment, and I'm sure we will be on with our business shortly and on our way.
She nods and goes back to the kitchen.
I think I had her in the first half.
You're probably the same age.
This is true. Jeez, man, you always forget about
Just
things
one
like
of you.
that, you know?
How old are you?
I'm not that old. I was beaten 5 years ago.
Doesn't answer my question.
Well, I was like 30. How old do I look to you, my friend? Do I look like 60 years old or something? I was like 34, 33, I can't even remember. 34, I think, and that would make me 39 now. Does that answer your question?
It answers that you can do basic math. I enjoy that.
Okay. This close, my friend. This close.
Oh my gosh. Victoria heads over towards the stairway, looking upwards before taking a step.
You see a kind of a pretty different situation. The sports bar gives way to a more deeper kind of vibe where you have more ornate, very white ivory looking finishes on things, and a sign that traditionally says keep out, but I wouldn't worry about that. I'm giving you a few things just to help you out here. But don't worry, people who are listening, it's a start, so yeah.
Well, this just got more interesting.
It certainly did. Because how old are you, Victoria? I need to understand who is the oldest among us, because that certainly helps with hierarchies and everything, does it not? Oh, it is quite nice up here.
Wait, how about you? Come on.
I do not kiss and tell.
So it's okay for us to tell you, but you're not going to share this information with us. It's so important. We have to share it for hierarchy's sake. And
I will. After Victoria.
Why on earth are we still talking about this? If you're supposedly the top of the hierarchy, then why the hell aren't you in front looking around?
Okay. And I'll step on forward in front. So I'll walk past the keep out sign that is plastered on the wall, was it? Or on the door?
Yep.
Excellent.
So basically, you're currently about like at the top of the flight of stairs. There is a small little like alcove part, like, and then it is the front, like the door of the office.
Excellent. I'll give it a rapidly tap, tap, tap.
And as you're walking up to it, Victoria sort of stands just right behind. And don't you know to never ask a lady her age?
Oh my god, I was just about to jump in there with that.
Well,
The knocking begins, and you hear someone clear their throat. And then nothing.
I will take that
I'll just
as
start lighting a cigarette outside the door.
I will take that as a sign to come on in, and I will open the door.
All right, you see before you, and bro, it's just Josh who's seeing this because you know you're kind of all in kind of some weird kind of what I feel like a pyramid formation, and he's at the front, and you see a ornate oak desk and an unlit cigarette on an ashtray. You see the office he has, which is there's like gold trimmings around the oak desk. There is some bar stools to the left that are like golden ivory finishes. Some beautiful leather chairs with like wicker armchairs. And you see him, Mr. Heinrich.
So what was his full name again?
Heinrich von Lutnick.
Ooh la la.
He is in a suit. He's immaculate. It is a white suit with pinstripes. He's carefully constructed, but keenly observes you all with some grin of, like, satisfaction. And his posture is quite tense, but still he is just sitting on his nice, fine, dark brown leather chair and just looking at you the same way. Yep.
Monsieur Heinrich, you are a brave man to be wearing such an immaculate suit. White tends to get very dirty, no?
Yeah, well, you know, I just get it cleaned every day, you know. These are the things that you don't have to worry about when you're in my position, you know. Please come in. The thing about it is, I could hear you from 7,000 kilometers away. I just feel like, I could have stepped in, but that would make me get up, you know. The kitchen stuff, I know that they steal my schnitzels, and I let them, or what the hell they call it here, these palmies or some shit.
I like choke back. I hold like I'm about to correct him, and I'm like.
I know that she does this, but it's okay. She's been a valuable asset. So yeah, there's smoke and dagger shit. Anyway, I digress. I don't give a shit. Okay.
Look, I said this to my friend on the way in. I mean, you know, someone in your position would have eyes everywhere. You would know everything already, right? I mean, why would people bother sneaking around someone as intelligent as yourself?
Well, I mean, you know, yeah, yes, simply yes, but also no, as in like you're wrong in your observation because I don't know you, but you're right in a way that you're right. So I just, you know, it's one of those things, you know, you can be right and wrong at the same time. But anyway, you're here. He kind of shifts his eyes, gauging you all. He's looking at you in your dresses, silently judging you in various ways. Something that you won't really know, but you kind of can infer by the way he's eyeing you out that he's thinking, like, you know, nah, yeah, whatever. And he smooths off his lapel with a precise, practiced finger, and then lights his cigarette and just keeps looking at you.
Just to confirm.
What was it that we're supposed to do?
Yeah, I was like, is he a target or is he invited us here? Because the kitchen staff seemed fine about it. I was confused.
Invited for a job.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was. And then I got confused as to whether or not he was a target. And then I was like, wait a second.
That's okay. Why don't you ask him, like, something along those lines?
No, I'm clarifying for like Josh to Scott, like as in if I'm an idiot for what you said at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I ever.
Did you not say anything? Did you just say?
Yeah. I mean, the kitchen person said that he already knew you were coming.
Yeah. Okay.
Monsieur Heinrich, my friends and I, we are here because you called us here for some reason. I mean, I presume you have something to tell us?
Yeah, like, look, I'm just fucking with you. You're all just so fresh that I can't help it. Like, why are you even, like, kind of insinuating that I'm some kind of bad guy? I'm Heinrich von Ludwig.
Bad guy? No, I do not think you are a bad guy at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I look at your room, I look at these stools, I look at your suit. I think he's a man I should be listening to. Perhaps he can teach me a thing or two, no? I just want to know why it is that you have called me and my friends here today.
Yeah, it's good that somebody out of yours actually decides if it's good, it's good. I'm very happy with that, you know. I have to kind of express to you that, you know, that you've just arrived, all this kind of shit, genau, yeah, whatever. And, you know, you're fresh from your science and stuff, you know. You're thrown at the feet of me. You're a benevolent leader. And you're left to kind of navigate this world, which you kind of don't understand. And, you know, that's fascinating to me. So, you know, it's... yeah.
Like leaning into Josh's ear, I'm like,
Did we know that he was a vampire? Or is this new information to you? I must have been drunk for this part when you told me.
What did they say I'm new too? I'm gonna
You didn't know either? Victoria! Did you know he was... I'm sorry, monsieur, just a second. So we forgot something outside in the wagon. Victoria, did you know he was a vampire?
I'm sorry, am I here because I'm a museum ornament?
I don't know. I didn't know he was... sorry,
I can hear you!
yes, sorry. You see, I think there's been some confusion. We were putting on a bit of an act downstairs, I think, because there was a miscommunication. We did not know that you were...
This speaks volumes for your... this speaks volumes for whoever your sires were, whatever the fuck you came here for. You know, I'm here to make sure that you are kind of doing your work to kind of, you know, be a part of this grand new enterprise here. So, you know, it's one of those things. I love that my accent is just fucking going off.
it's awesome.
It's so good. It's great, man.
I actually love it, yeah.
Like, you know, it's one of... let me introduce myself. I don't know... Scheiße. I don't understand why no one told you who I was, but that's okay. I understand that maybe you don't really know why you're here. It's okay. I'll explain it like I would kindergarten, you know, it's okay. Like, he deeply inhales and exhales sharply. You know, it's so dramatic, but you know, this is the thing. Like, you've been sent with not much of a word, explanations, a test, a punishment. I don't care. I don't want to care. Like, what else matters is what happens next. So let's get this in. Yeah, first of all, have this as a good token of my authority. He puts on the table each an envelope, three envelopes for you, and they are labeled each in recently inked handwriting. To the slick-backed hair guy, to the sus one, and to the one with the stupid top hat. And he gives them to.
I like lean in to like grab mine. I can give like kind of uncertain looks, grab mine, and then like I notice what's like written on Josh's, and I quickly flip it over like to the other side, and then give it to Carmine. Here you go, like facing the side that like hasn't got the bit that's written. This one is for you, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It would be gracious to open this gift I give for you, you know? Like, Jesus, yeah, fucking hell.
I'm like opening it as I look at him. I'm like,
Sorry, but just to be clear, you were talking about work? I only got a letter to come here. I didn't know that I was entering in some sort of contract of employment, no? What is this work that you want us to do?
How do I articulate this in a way that a child would understand?
It's okay. You can just say it like I think a normal person would understand. Yes, like an adult or like you know, normal, average, standard human being.
We're not human beings anymore, my good man. I apologize.
He raises an eyebrow. He's not offended. He just raises like a curious eyebrow. Okay. So here's the thing. I don't know. I did look into your files. I don't do that shit. I am the representative for the Prince of this fair state of Victoria. You are here because your sires, whoever those people were, it's kind of insane, sent you here because that's the debt they had to pay to make you. And I don't know why my accent's going like this. Sometimes I'm weird like that.
I'm like,
Debt that he had to pay.
We don't have to get into this too much. This is so boring.
Wait, my sire? You spoke to my sire.
If you're here, it is because you're young, dumb, and need direction. And we will put it at that.
Show me like, I'd like go to ask a question, but then I hold it back.
Yep. So did you like your stipend in that wallet? I mean, in that little envelope? Did you look in your little envelope?
Did you
look in your little envelope? Did you look at it? Did you look in it
out?
Did you look in these little envelopes? That's pretty good. £4. £4 it can buy you some shiny things. Pretty good. You'll get more if you actually do shit that I require of you. So, you know, think about that. Anyway, so let's get to the point. He's kind of picking out his fingers, and his gaze kind of sharpens at you. Like, there is a matter that requires our attention, okay? A gang common criminals and all. If you would say common criminals in all respects, except they've begun to exert too much control. And that is problematic. He exhales, and he just flicks a little bit of dust off his sleeve that doesn't exist. Yeah, we don't know their true strength. Who leads them? What they want? They just... if they're friends, foes. This is where you three come in, as my obedient little neophytes. And he just looks.
She pretends to scoff, but then hides her face quickly behind the envelope as if she's fanning herself.
So, the task is simple. I want you to observe them. I want you to gather intelligence of them. I just need to know their numbers. It's vital for this mission. There is influence here. I'm not asking you to act. I'm asking you to inform me what they are.
What they are?
Sorry, Daisy. I got a little excited with banging. Okay. Alright. The Daisy doggo here. If I move it, I'll probably just... one of our human informants, a particular foolish one, claims these unscrupulous people operate a sly grog near North Richmond Station. However, he was too intoxicated to remember the exact location. Charming these people know. So, go there.
How long do we have?
How long is a piece of string? The more information you give me, the more we can keep going with this charade.
I need some air.
Jeremy just just walk out the door on my own accord and back down the stairs and out the front and wait for them. I'm like about to crash out as my character.
Yeah, that's right. We're almost done now. Like he.
No, not like as my character. Like he's about to lose his mind with this guy, so he's just gone downstairs and gone outside to take a breath.
And you're visibly kind of shaken by this bullshit about the sire stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
She keeps her composure, but with a nod, Victoria nods at him and then turns to follow Jeremy outside.
We'll go there. I'm looking at Carmine right now. Go there.
Yes, go there.
What?
Find
Listen.
Listen.
Report back.
Who they are, what they are, friends or foe, how many are there? They operate a slug out of North Richmond. I know how to take notes. We will catch you later. Ciao.
So,
Yes.
there is the best way to pursue this is to go to Richmond Station.
Yes.
Wait to find someone who is clearly had too much of the schnapps, or someone who looks like they are sus. Find out where it is. North Richmond Station, it's near.
Cookies.
He nods and lets you exit. The crew have just exited the bar and are gathered around after being given the mission. You three have the mic.
So I went to go light a cigarette when I first came out, and I went to strike a match and I broke it because my hands were shaking. And I went to go another one and I broke the second one, and then I went to go for a third, and halfway through it I just threw the matchbox in the cigarette and started kicking a milk crate or a bucket or whatever was sort of just on the street, maybe rubbish, whatever. Yeah, and then I guess Victoria, you came out pretty shortly after me, right? Like in a few seconds.
As you kick the crate,
Comes back.
sorry, I'll just do a thing, addendum. As you kick the crate,
Cool milk.
some soggy lettuce just goes on the ground, almost reflecting your disposition.
One word. No, one word, not one fucking word for 5 years from whoever this fucking sire is. I buried this bullshit, and now this person, he just knows, he just know how you were here because... What kicking shit
Meanwhile,
still.
Victoria's pacing back and forth in the same spot, just like around and around. I don't remember agreeing to become some lackey.
Oh shit, who is this fucking person anyway? I say we go back in there and we grab him by the fucking neck and make him tell us everything. How does he know our names? How does he know where we come from? How does he know our sires?
As you say that, you start getting this burning sensation in the back of your teeth a bit.
I think I need to find somewhere that is not so public.
Okay. Okay.
Where's
Look,
Carmine?
We need just calm down, all right? We need to. I know this is really frustrating, but we gotta I gotta know. I gotta know who this guy is because I don't know anything about my sire as much as you do. Okay, this is our chance of figuring out what the fuck is going on.
Okay, so what's the plan? So we go back in there and we play along until, I mean, I don't want to do a single fucking job for that person until he explains what's going on. He was pitiful. He was fucking evil, repugnant.
We follow. Just because we're following his instructions doesn't mean that we can't do any investigating of our own.
So you're
Yes.
going to have to tell me this again.
Is it Carmine is entering the situation, or is he already there right now, just listening?
No, I haven't. I was gonna wait until they had a bit more of a back and forth, and then I was
Yeah,
gonna.
they've had dialogue. They're arguing
Yeah, no,
outside the
that's
bar.
good.
Yeah.
I'm not interjecting. I'm just wondering where you are in the.
No worries. I was just like, because I hung back for a little bit. So I'll say Carmine exits at this point, and he's just kind of going over it. Who they are, where they are.
You are also hearing when you're on that level that it's pretty obvious that there is a heated discussion going on, but you're not quite sure what it is.
Right.
Fucking bullshit. We need to act now. Go in and find this person and ask the questions
Yeah,
that
but
we
we
really want to ask.
Hey, what?
Yeah, but we can't.
Come over here. Come over here.
What is over here? I can hear you from
Did
back
you-
there.
Come
We
here.
need
Did
to.
you fucking know that person? Do you know what's going on here?
I don't recall agreeing to be a spy for some lackey dude that I don't
Not
even know
you.
what.
Well,
Did you know him?
Hey, no, but your sire
Okay.
owes a debt.
I don't even know who my fucking sire is. Why would I why would
neither.
I be made a pure fucking betting piece for someone I have never even met before?
Not my problem. It's unfortunately your problem. It is my problem that
No
my sire
correction,
owes
it is
debt.
our problem because now we're in some bullshit. He knows our names, he knows where we are from, he knows our sires, and apparently we are in some debt now. Is this news to you like it is to us? Because you seem like
Yeah,
you're
okay,
with your
okay,
books
wait,
right now,
wait,
you're
wait.
gonna go along with it.
Okay, wait. Alright. So what do we have to do?
Well, we have to figure out whether these people are friends or foes. We have to see who leads them. We have to figure out where the fuck the bar is. We have to figure out what they are, how many there
You're
are.
friends or foes of who? Who is this person?
Of the gang. Did you not listen?
I'm sorry, I found it a little bit, hard to focus on the fine details after the revelation that he knows fucking everything about us. You don't find that in the least bit concerning Carmine? Just a little bit?
No. I traveled around with my sire and she had all her connections, and the vampire community is quite yappy, toki.
Okay, well, aside from that, you like that man up there? You think he's
No.
the upstanding person worth working for?
But to be fair, I don't like a lot of people. So that is no different from my attitude towards a lot of people.
So what? We want
All
this
right,
errand for
Sir
him. I think.
Yappy.
I'm going to tell you what's going to
happy.
happen. We're going to do this for him, and then we're going to go back, and it's going to be the next thing, and the next thing, and the thing after that. That's how this shit works.
All right,
Extortion,
Sir
as it's
Yappy.
called.
You may have gone and played Happy Families with your sire, okay? But neither of us. Oh, we're in the dark, okay? We don't know.
Okay, that's fair. So
Forgive us being skeptical because we don't know what steps were taken.
Right. And besides, that man up there is fucking detestable. He saw the way he looked at us, and by the way, you saw his office, no? I'm sure he's got a lot of that he's holding on to. Could make our own way. And get some fucking answers, by the way.
okay, let's
Victoria, in the same-
move towards Richmond. How about that? How about we don't discuss possibly stealing from
It's
the
not
person
that
is
much people on the street, come on.
Look, he's the first step to us figuring out who our sires are, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to North Richmond,
Uh-huh.
and there's no indication of where the bar is.
No, but if we stake it out, look out for some, as some advice from the gentleman was stake it out, look for some drunk people around North Richmond Station, and perhaps we shall get lucky in terms of a lead, at least. It's
Works for
something to
me.
wait with.
Anybody else getting that feeling?
Back of the teeth.
Hmm.
Yes.
It kind of starts for all three of you feeling that there's just someone directing something towards you right now, like the burning of the teeth. Like it feels like you're kind of have munched into a piping hot as mortal like pie, and you're kind of unsettled by it.
Come on, you taste that too?
See?
What's going on here?
Eh,
And so, dear listeners, another night fades into the yawning mouth of dawn. You walk the streets unseen, unheard, but never unfelt. The city breathes, and you, yes, you are the parasite in its lung, the whisper in its ear, the shadow cast where no light should fall. Oh, but be careful, fledglings, for even shadows leave footprints where the wrong eyes are watching.